I'm not even gonna hold on. Blessings and respect. Let me get that out the way. I'm not even gonna hold you. I'm kind of like in the gray area over this one. It's either one of a few things. Either it's like you gotta be careful what the fuck you say, or it's just a fucked up world that when you say some shit, it gets taken out of context. But so everybody know who Boosie is. The nigga don't give a fuck what he say on social media. As a matter of fact, I think he had his page taken down and put back up or some shit. Something like that. He one of them niggas who don't care what he say. He keep it 100, but at the same time, sometimes he can cross the line. That's just how he is, right? So when you add Boosie, then you got Lil Nas and all his little shenanigans, and then you add T.S. Madison, which some people probably don't know who that is, but basically, uh, somebody who's looked at in high regard in the LGBT community. Gays and trans respect this lady. They put her on a high pedestal. So a while back, Boosie had some shit to say about Lil Nas X. And I'm gonna keep it 100. I don't watch nothing Lil Nas X does. I don't have no problem with gay people either. Just putting that out there. I got love for everybody. But I never paid attention to the shit that he does. But obviously, Boosie seen some shit he was doing. So Boosie, he didn't like something that Lil Nas X was doing, and he called him some homophobic slurs, and he told that boy to take his own life, and he basically stood on it, right? I ain't gonna front. That's harsh. That's harsh. So here we are. T.S. Madison goes to the Breakfast Club, and she, out the blue, she started speaking about how people are homophobic and all this shit in the industry. And of course, Boosie's name was brought up. And she basically put it out there like this: how can Boosie, try to criticize and talk down on Lil Nas X or anybody else who lives their life a certain way, who was born a certain way, who looks a certain way, you know, and then he can at the same time tell the whole fucking general consensus that he's gonna have his, what, I think 15-year-old son. He bought his 15-year-old son some head from a grown ass woman. His 15-year-old, I believe, head for his birthday from a grown ass woman. Proudly told the world that shit. I remember that shit. I'm like, you kidding me? You kidding me? Money's the root of all evil, and you can get a female to do that. And she was right about that, because it's a different, it's two different things, but it's like, just like Boosie is sitting here saying, I don't agree with what you doing or how you roll or how you're presenting yourself. A lot of people could sit there and be like, well, listen, that shit you did with your son was bullshit, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, can't somebody get locked up behind getting a grown ass woman to give head to a little 15-year-old boy anyway? I don't know. That ain't my problem. But when it comes to like speaking on gay and trans people in any capacity, that shit come back to bite you these days. It's like it's a crime to make them feel any type of way. But the thing is, I feel like they put themselves in a box to where they feel offended by shit. And it's like people are walking on edges and shit now. But there's some people who are like, I don't give a fuck what you are. I'm gonna say my piece. I ain't trying to make nobody feel a way about nothing. I got love for everybody. Now I feel like Boosie was wrong for telling that boy to take his life and all that shit. That's too much. That's crazy. T.S. Madison, she had a point. It's kind of like, don't throw rocks at the glass house. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't perfect. We can sit here and criticize you for the shit that you have done. You know what I'm saying? So I guess it comes down to a matter of opinion. Who's right or wrong? T.S. Madison or Boosie? Matter of opinion.